Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. They call me the Lone Ranger. Why do they call me the Lone Ranger? Because that's what I do. I arrange loans and mortgage loans, to be specific. If you're in the need for a great lender, somebody that's going to really take good care of you, somebody that's a direct lender in all 50 states and has huge buying power, then I'm the guy to hire. I want to help you obtain the best mortgage for your needs. So let's talk about mortgages and where are they going right now? What's available for you right now? What's available in real estate right now? So mortgages, I'm hearing a lot of people say, hey, are you starting to do adjustable rate mortgages right now? Yes, I am entertaining some adjustable rate mortgages. Yes, I've locked a few of them in. Am I completely swaying in that direction? Not yet. Not yet. Why? Because if you can still get rates in the 4s and the 5s, an investment property in the 6s, I don't want to risk it knowing that inflation is going to continue to drive the Fed rate up, which will eventually drive adjustable rates north. Now, some people may say, yeah, but what if I can get a 7-year fixed? So let's just go back in time because the Lone Ranger has been there through the time, okay? So here was the comments that I got from people that knew better than I did, at least thought they did, back in 04, 05, and 06. You know what? I want the adjustable rate mortgage because I'm just going to keep the house for a short period of time and then I'm going to flip it or then I'm going to sell it. And so I don't care if I have an adjustable rate mortgage. Now, what do you think happened to those people? Because if you remember, we had a massive recession and a huge amount of foreclosures. Why? Because the people bought homes, adjustable rate mortgages. When the market shifted, they were screwed. So you can anticipate that if the market continues to get better, you're going to be fine with an adjustable rate. But if the market shifts and anything happens to employment or the economy, then you're in big trouble. So why not go with a safe bet? Now, listen, I'm not opposed to adjustable rates. Don't get me wrong. I am not opposed to them. And if you have a question, you can call me directly. You can text me at 407-706-3313. Write that number down. The Lone Ranger, Bruce Woodburn, 407-706-3313. We'll discuss it. Here's when I'm in favor of it. Matter of fact, I've had adjustable rates on my own properties. But I usually get them when rates start to go north of 7.5%. When I start getting north of that, then I start entertaining it. Now, why am I not doing more adjustable rates right now? Well, I'll tell you why. Interest rates for mortgages tend to be more attractive for the bulk of the people that are getting mortgages at that time. Well, let me just kind of dissect that a little bit. If there's not a huge flavor for it in the secondary market, then there won't be great rates. When more people start swaying toward wanting adjustable rate mortgages, then they'll start becoming more attractive. But right now, they're only maybe a half a point lower than a fixed rate mortgage. Well, why do I want to do that? A half a point? I don't need to take the risk. Now, some of you may say, I'll take that risk. That's fine. I'll take care of that product for you. No problem at all. But others like to play the game a little safer. And I'm not adverse to risk at all. I mean, I'm not at all. I live in the realm of risk. Now, fortunately, my wife lives in an opposite realm, and so they kind of balance each other out a little bit. But I'm not afraid to take risk. I'm buying property right now. I just bought 2 more properties. I am in the market to buy properties. And I think that we're going to make a lot of money in real estate. Matter of fact, your median sales price in Orange and Seminole County, we'll include Lake County in there because it's really running around the same thing. In April was $366,000. It was $365,990. Okay, call it $366,000. Okay, in April. In March. In April, it jumped $24,000 to $390,000 in 1 month. $24,000. Now, all on the news, the housing market is recessing. It's come down 2.5%. Who cares? Who cares? That's fake news to make you feel bad, to make you think that the world is coming to an end. And that's what our media does today. It's actually tiring, but it's laughable for me because I look at the numbers. I follow the numbers all day, every day. That's what I do. I'm watching my computer and I'm watching where the bond market's going. I'm watching trends. I'm watching when I should jump in, if I should jump out. And you know what I'm doing? I'm jumping in. Right now, I'm jumping in. And yeah, I'm paying a higher rate for my mortgage rates, just like you are. Everybody is. But I don't care. Because if you put it in perspective, for every 1% that the interest rate goes up on about a $300,000 transaction, $300,000 loan amount, not transaction, your payment's going to go up about $193. That's for one full point. Okay, that's from a 4.5 to 5.5, 5.5 to 6.5, about $193 a month. But the cost of waiting will cost you $50,000, maybe more. And $50,000 added to a new mortgage is $316 a month. Now, the problem is you're going to get hit with both. You're going to hit with the rate and the cost of housing because it's going to continue to drive up. So that's $509 a month. Now it's starting to get pretty expensive, right? I'll take the $193 hit on my payment. No problem for the interest rate. I don't have a problem with that. But when you combine waiting with the cost of interest rate rising, then you're making a huge mistake. It's not the right thing to do. Get into the market. Get into the market now. I'm looking at that $390 price right now for a median sales price in Central Florida. Now, some of you may say, where can you find that? I'm finding them in the 4s and 500,000. Yes, but because that's a median sales price. Now, I believe that the median sales price by at least the end of the year, the beginning of 2026, will be $640. It might be more. $640. Go ahead. You can write that down. You can call me out if I'm wrong. Go ahead and call me out. I hope I'm wrong and it's $650. But even if I'm wrong and it's $500, what do you think I made? Okay? If you bought a house for $390 and it's now worth $500, you made $110,000 per property. Plus, you have people living in it if it's a rental property, which is what I'm doing because I have my own primary residence and I've got several rental properties and commercial properties as well. So it's done well for me. Look, I'm a 10th grade dropout. I don't have a college degree. I don't have a finance degree. I am just a 10th grade dropout. But I'm going to tell you something. You know what I am? I'm smart with money. I understand money, and I like to share and help you. That's what I like to do. That's how I get. Listen, I'm in the business of doing mortgages, but I'm in the life of helping people understand how to make money and make money buying real estate. It's the easiest thing you can do. It's actually a no-brainer. It doesn't make any sense not to do it. Now, I still invest in my 401k. I still invest in other things. I have a stock portfolio, but my money was made in real estate. And your money can be made in real estate. I can teach you how you can get into property and own multiple properties, and you don't have to put 20% down to buy each one. Okay, you don't have to do it. I'll show you a way to do it. Matter of fact, I created a program that I call my Leapfrog program. It's what did it for me. I didn't have, growing up in business when I was younger, I didn't have 20% to put down on a property. I was scraping together to put 5%. But I show you how you can do that and multiply those properties and have at least 5 of them, and it will make you generational wealth. You want to get into one of my classes? I'm looking at teaching a class in person on June the 1st at 6 p.m., and I'm trying to get a hold of the Ale House in Winter Park at Lee Road in 1792. If they actually would answer their phone, then I will coordinate that. And in the meantime, I'm just telling you when I'm going to do it, and if it's going to happen, I want you to text me at 407-706-3313. If I have to, I'll do a Zoom. I don't want to do a Zoom. I really don't. And if you come to the event, I guarantee you, you will walk away understanding how to do it and how to do it right. Now, I'm going to buy you a drink. I'm going to buy you, I will have an appetizer there. It's going to be like $25 per person to get in. And I think it's $20 per person to get in and $30 per couple. So If you're interested in that, I'll show you all the ins and outs. You don't have to buy my CDs, my 8-track tapes, my cassette tapes. You don't have to buy any booklets. You don't have to become a member of a club. I'm just going to share with you how to do it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you my mistakes. I'm going to share with you my failures. I'm going to share with you all my successes so that you have a complete roadmap. If you have young children, like adult children, get them into that class. If you know anybody that's renting, get them into the class. Be the best money they ever spent. I promise you. It's a no-brainer. 407-706-3313. That's my number. Or you can go right to my website and do an online application first. You can go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Or you can go ahead and text or call me at 407-706-3313. What other programs are out there right now? Well, I've got FHA loans for 3.5% down up to $420,000, and I don't even grade you on credit score. Okay, HUD grades you on credit score, but I don't have a credit score limit. So I closed one recently at 506 credit score. I closed another one at 511 credit score. There's no lenders out there that'll touch that. I'll do it. That's right. The Lone Ranger will do it. What about down payment assistance programs? Seminole County's open up. Orange County's open up. There's a little bit of money there, but it's just tough to find the purchase prices that meet those categories. So that's a little bit more challenged. VA. All you veterans out there think that USAA is your choice to go to as a veteran. It's not your choice. You have better choices. They've just sold you better than I have. They have convinced you better than I have. USAA is an insurance company. I'm going to tell you something. Insurance companies are like banks. I don't trust either one of them. Okay? I don't. I have to have a bank, so I have to have a bank account. But I don't trust them to do my financial withholdings. I don't use a private banker because I think they have an agenda. I don't, it's just one of those things. So I don't really count on my banks or an insurance company. I think insurance companies are out for insurance. Now we have to have them. I have to have insurance. So I can't say I'm just not going to have insurance, but I know that if you go downtown in any city, look at the big buildings and see whose names are on them. They're going to be insurance companies and they're going to be banks. They didn't build those giant multi-million or billion-dollar buildings because they're not making money. They're making money off you and I. Now, you want those same services, like mortgage services, come to a lender that doesn't have a big building. I operate out of a small building in Winter Park that I've owned since 1998. Okay? It's not fancy. It's not fancy. It's clean. It's comfortable. It's safe. It's in a nice location. It's right off I-4, but it's not fancy. Okay? I own the building. I've owned it for a long time. I'm glad I bought this building. And I want to show you how you can do similar things. Allow somebody to get in and allow them to help guide you. Okay? I don't have an agenda. My only agenda is, hey, if you want a mortgage, I'm here to help you with the mortgage. So that's my agenda. You want that. You want that level of service. You want somebody that's going to care about you. Then just jot down my phone number, 407-706-3313, or WeBringYouHome.com. Anybody you know that's renting out there, please get them to me before interest rates get any higher. Come on. We all know they're going up, and they're going up fast. Every day's a new roller coaster for me. Okay? I'm watching the market, and it's mostly up. It's very little down. 407-706-3313, or you can apply online at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. When we get back from the next break, I want to share some fascinating things that are going to absolutely they will be a game changer for you getting into the market right now. Stay tuned. I'll be back in 5.